Копейка. Так, немножко сделаем.
Let's drink for it's nearly night. Sick. Sick of it. Spare me, copper. Ain't for a bite of bread, I swear it.
In short, who kisses your...
Повесить противника.
I will fight it tomorrow.
What's the hurry? Mother? What will become of us under Radovid?
Help us pull back out.
Где он? О, у меня начал работать наконец-то на карте. Оказывается,
What was it happened to Foltest again?
It's getting cold.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
хотя все равно пахивает чем-то не тем. Да.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me.
Отлично.
Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment?
I managed to stay interested.
I managed to stay.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new
Да, я маску хочу взять. Вот все, маски есть нормальные.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Да, давай только, мог переодеться-то.
Glad to take a glance.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or...
Да. Как вторая жена сказала? Маска птиц. Маска волка. А, так у меня были эти. Ого, недорогие. Так они у меня есть вроде, не?
So long.
Пошли. Пошли.
It's getting
Очень напряженная атмосфера там. Чего, блядь?
Go.
No roof over
А, здесь же лошадь еле
Corn's
ходит.
about to run out.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. Give us a crown.
А как его скинуть? Ну-ка.
Take care of yourself.
Double shots.
О, что происходит?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faith.
Сука!
He asked that we
Бля,
administer a
человек кулаками
sacrament on his
обозвал.
behalf. Your last rites.
Айлин кулака. О, блядь, головой.
Mistake.
Oh, Rich. You're safer already.
Like a new race teach, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Bloody thing about
Oh, mate, I've turned myself up in my hand. I barely own you.
a witcher. Oh, now that's the life.
Greetings, at your service.
Сорок три. Ну, в принципе.
So long.
Non-human, are you?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out... After all, why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the
Got a
day.
monster under me
Gather your
bed.
things and go home.
Will you help? Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know? Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as
Что,
good
давайте
as
задоначу нам. Ого, изумрудный тут, нифига вот. Ну это я знаю.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest off.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Yee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
The fuck?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Hooray! Excuse me?
Arms red, please, folk. Nay, not like that. What difference would it make? Just this morning, my grandmother. So dreadfully dull. It's downright painful.
Отправление в чем? Блин. Видимо, захотел. Мне нужно 1, 2, 3. Какое задание сделал? Не понял.
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my name.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests.
No,
But I
нет,
shan't
нет.
question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Поставил. Она сама на лошади катится? Она с одной стороны, чего это так ездит? Как можно так двумя ногами на одну сторону? Это же неустойчиво. И неудобно, мне кажется.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Volg.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
Секунду.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully
Если
tanned.
проиграю, то что?
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Ну давай этого Аксии.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian Chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Another drifter.
Gideon,
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Не, здесь по 20 точно не буду. Надо выиграть.
Come on, Witcher!
Come
Let's see
on.
what you're made of. Don't spare the horse!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
Спасибо, спасибо.
That is yours.
Че, он прямо самое лучшее?
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Поставил.
Sick of it all.
Так отличный стул для скачка на фигня у нас нет? 50. Не, ну они неплохое, но... Нифига не есть 7 килограмм. Очень жёсткий.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
I bid you
Yeah?
a cool farewell.
быстро схожу. Секунду. Быстро.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Washed your hair lately?
Никогда, только последний раз никогда я не мыл. Здесь, кстати, мы цензировали. Да чего, блин?
Medallion's humming. Piece of power. That's gotta be.
Как долго.
Sick of it all.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we?
Gladly. It's a long way to Nova.
I'd say the same. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Step away, you're a thrill seeker.
Ah, Geralt.
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you.
You know a lot.
I must.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor and knows the opposition, knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Big changes afoot.
You've no notion?
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son. He is close to the Emperor and knows the opposition, knows they press for abdication. But as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father would...
Я не понял. Это сын...
Farewell.
сын императора, что ли?
Did you catch it?
No luck. Driving in Slipfoot. What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you.
Да.
They your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
What's this? Didn't
you
me
want
tell
no-
you we
no
ain't looking
laundry
for no
now?
cook? Sod off!
Блин.
That one's so pretty that he can't keep his hands off himself.
Не упал. Отличная ласточка, серьезно? Ну нифига себе, мне там надо собирать кукурузу. О, здесь кого-то убили, чё?
Interesting.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
Это чего? А, вот он здесь.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
Тебя убить или что? О, так, пока что на этом остановимся. Сейчас я сохранюсь. И где-то через...
Hope you realise what you've gotten yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a...
Через 20 минут где-то.